Welcome to my guide on how to farm for legendary equipments. And in this guide I'll be showing you different methods and you could pick the ones that are more tailored to you. Let's get right into it. So the very first method is a well-known one and it's in the fight pits. You could pair up with a really strong orc of yours so you could just breeze through it, relax, and I did a test run of this for an hour and a half and unfortunately I didn't get one, but I've had good luck in the past where I get back to back even. So it's a decent place to go to. It's very simple and you could just relax and have your phone and watch a YouTube video while you cycle through the orcs. It's just a simple walk forward and start the battle. The pros of this is very FK, simple, and it doesn't require any real setup, just one high level orc and that's it. The cons of this is that it's very slow. It could take maybe on average 2 hours to get one, and it's not ideal. Now the second method is through the market, and with the silver coins that you get within the game, you could spend that on loot chest, and with the loot chest you have a chance of getting a legendary equipment. But the problem with this is that within the 200 chests that I opened, I was only managed to get one. But the plus side of it is that when you hit the cap level of 60, the minimum net worth that you will get back is 500. 200 from a simple one and 300 from rare. The pros is very simple, doesn't require a lot of stuff, and it's just opening and destroying items. The cons of this is that it's extremely slow, takes a lot of money, and the time to destroy equipment is very long as well. Now the other method that you could do is buying the silver war chest, and the reason you would buy this is you get to roll 2 RNGs. The first dice that you roll is the orcs, and if you're lucky enough you could get a legendary orc. And the other roll that you get on the dice is the training order, and if you're lucky you could get one that would make a orc into legendary. So 2 methods from one chest, but the problem with this is it costs twice as much as the loot one, and you can only have 300 orcs in your garrison, and it takes a very long time to destroy the orc, then the equipment afterwards. The pros is simple, no setup, just only money, and you also get training orders. The cons is that it's super slow, destroying orcs, then also destroying the items, it takes a long time. Now the method that I like to use the most, which is really simple, is that you just go to one area and you go around fighting orcs, and what you do is you shame an orc, and every time you shame it you get a chance to get it unshamed, and unshamed orcs are legendary by default. So that is what you try to aim for. And on the plus side of this is that you just go shame one orc. If it doesn't turn into unshamed, you could try again, but ideally I found that if it doesn't happen on the first go, I don't think it will happen on the second shame. So what I recommend is shaming one orc. If they don't turn into unshamed, you just kill them the next time you see them and just get another orc slaughtered in, and that way you could cycle in new orcs. And the real good part of this is that every time you cycle a new orc in, they could also roll into a legendary, which is just perfect. And the other plus side is you get another roll, is when you kill the orc, they could also come back as a legendary when they cheat death. So ideally this method, even though it's a lot more proactive, you do get 3 rolls on the dice on RNG to get a legendary. One from shaming, second is from a new orc spawning into the area, and the third is when they cheat death. So this is the fastest method I have found personally, and you know, you get to play the game, enjoy it. And just right here I'll show you what it looks like. So I'll shame him. He's a standard orc. Then there we go, he switches into legendary. And I find that this is the best method that I could do to maximize my equipment hunting. And there's another little trick that you could do within the game. And it's not really finding legendary, it's more of upgrading it. You get a Ulog to kill you, which is the big orcs, and just fell, you know, let them kill you. And once he kills you, he has a chance of breaking your sword. And what this does is that once he breaks your sword, you lose it, but when you go back and do the revenge mission that comes with it after he kills you, you actually get an upgrade level on your sword, which is just amazing. You could go from a level 60 legendary sword up to a 65. I think you could also go higher above that to like 70, but I'm not 100% sure. And as you can see right here, a level 65 sword from 60, not too bad. And this is me showing you like a new legendary cycled into the area. So the pros, you enjoy the game, you get a lot more roll on the RNG dice, so more chances to get legendary. The cons is that it's slow, it's not AFK, you need to play the game. If you liked my guide, please share and like.